I actually think that some of the greatest innovations, greatest creativity, in fact, many wartime presidents and prime ministers had to be narcissistic, right? And might have gotten countries, people through messes, might have had the decisive postures that were necessary, that might have made the really, really kinds of difficult corporate decisions that needed to be made with little regard for how the human beings were going to get hurt, treated people in a way, pushed them to an inhuman limit. And then there was this thing that came out of it. Was it worth it? I mean, now we're in philosophy, honey, and I'm a psychologist, but suffice it to say, you know, there's always been talk, like even inventors like Thomas Alva Edison was not a nice guy, right? Some archival research. Loving these light bulbs, right? Would someone else have done it? It's a moot point. He did. And so I think the innovations are important. I think narcissistic people are built for innovation. They're grandiose, they're dreamers. They want the adulation, they want to do the big thing. They want to be on the big tech stage and have all the lights on them and have all the attention while they have the beautiful video and the simple thing. And they want that. That is their everything. And what I tell people is, we're never going to have a world without them. We have gotten lots of cool stuff in our lives from them. Just don't marry them. I think that the empathic CEO is a unicorn. It's tough. You know, and because they're answering to so many masters, right? They're answering to shareholders, they're answering to rank and file, they're answering to management. I wouldn't want that job. I'm a very agreeable, empathic person, and I got to tell you, I'd rather do any job than that one. I'd love the money, but it sounds terrible. And I think that the kind of shape-shifting and chameleon-like qualities that requires, I would say that an empathic person would get a bit more swallowed up in that job, because if you actually stopped to care about everyone you were serving in that position, you would burn out real fast. The not caring, I think, is what actually can protect a person in that position. And that's not to say all CEOs are narcissistic, though a lot are. The competition at the end of the day, and narcissistic people are built for competition. They're built for it because they have to win at any cost. The rest of us are probably like, ugh, I'm out. We see it, and I think for some people it was a worthy gamble because they could have potentially won it all, right? Or they truly believed they were going to get away with it. And I think that that's when we use the word arrogance. Arrogance is at its deepest level is, I'm going to do the bad thing and I'm going to get away with it.